Oh shit, did I start it? Oh shit. Okay. Hey, what's up guys? Uh I got a bunch of likes and shit. So this is a thing. The video maybe fuck you. Stupid bullshit. I need to get a new camera. Such horseshit. Fuck was I just doing? Whatever. Crypto, yeah, I hit $4,000 4,000 T fuel last night. 4110. Now I'm just gonna jump into it, okay? Hold on. What's this fucking thing focuses? There you go. I'm just gonna jump into it. I am. I saw that thing that Zilla tweeted out yesterday about Portugal thingy, and like everyone can make a lot of money and not pay taxes in Portugal and all that bullshit. And at first I was like, oh shit, I would look into that if I could smoke weed there. Then I had someone look into it, and I remember it's a little cold. It's like Tibbet nipply outside today. Then look, long and the short, most of the people back in the day when I was doing Silk Road shit allegedly and all that bullshit, I'm not legally allowed to say I was part of the Silk Road. It was just legally as close as I can come to saying that, blah, 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 all that bullshit. Yeah, look, all the motherfuckers who ended up getting away were in Portugal, is all I can tell you. Like Portugal and Ireland, but I think they eventually got that motherfucker. DEFCON, I think they eventually got him. The DEFCON at the time. I'm pretty sure they caught him in Ireland, but like everyone in Portugal got the fuck away. It's what it comes down to. You want to know why? Portugal legalized all drugs because they were sick of the war on drugs, and they're like, "You want to know who's winning the war on drugs? Drugs. So we'll end it." And as I understand it, Portugal had the uses of drugs go down because something like this happened. And I'm not saying this is what happened, but something like this happened. All right, all the kids were like, we're so cool and hip that we're going to use drugs because our parents just don't get us. And then drugs became legal, and all the parents were like, shit, I need to bond with my kids, so I'm going to do drugs. So they started doing drugs with their kids, and their kids were like, fuck you, mom and dad, I'm going to go to college and get an education. I don't want to be like you assholes. And, and now they have like the lowest drug rate in the world or some bullshit like that. But how do you get kids to stop doing something? Show an interest in it. That's how you can. Like, fuck you, mom and dad. No, you can't. What? Mom, where's my freebasing spoon? This is bullshit. Dad, I can't believe you smoked up my joints. I'm late. I'm gonna be late for class. Fuck you guys. When I come back here, I want these dishes done. Anyways, but I gotta say, I woke up. I paid my rent. I paid my rent with some trades that I made on Amp and Sushi. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, do I really want to leave all of this to go to Portugal? And then I hear clank, clank, bang, clank. Hey, Migo, a bunch of Spanish shit. Clank, clank. Brrr. And I'm like, yeah, this is supposed to be a luxury apartment. And all I hear is motherfucking bullshit all day long. I'm telling you, it's bullshit. And I mean, at this point in time, I done complained enough as much as I can to like the front desk and shit, and there's nothing they can really do about it. And the thing is, like, I remember I complained so much to the front desk that like two of them like got their certs in cyber and got other jobs. They were like, "Dude, thank you. My job does suck." I was like, "Oh shit." Anyways, I was just thinking about taxes now and shit, and like I did hit realized capital gains for all my big trades, all my small trades. I normally don't do trades. Look, I'm not trying. I'm not a tax advice person, but like there's like that limit of what you have to report and what you don't have to report. The reason why I keep working and shit is because I don't really want to play that tax game, and like I don't make too many trades. Every now and then I'll make a little bit of money here and there, not enough for them really to give a shit about. If you start making more than 10 G's or whatever on a trade, or maybe in a year off of it, you're gonna want to report that shit. So I mean, I end up paying taxes as it is, so like reporting that shit's not going to make me pay much more taxes or whatever. Like the point of the matter is, I mean, like if it was, they would knock on my door. But at the moment, they're like, he's giving us enough money for it not to be worth the paperwork to find out if he's given us enough money. Is what it comes down to. But Man, I would like to pay not taxes at all. That would be some bullshit. Taxes are some bullshit. Tell you what, like I remember when I was getting paid $7,000 every paycheck, and really it should have been like $1,400 or $1,100 every paycheck, and I was like, this so no, actually it was should have been like 1,200 is what it was. Whatever the fuck 40% was afterwards, that was $7,000. That's what it was. That was some bullshit. I remember that. And I remember that how I just had to pay my fucking car tax. That's some bullshit. And they fucking sent me a notification like the day I owed it. They're like, anything after this is late. Like, fucking assholes, you sent it to me and this post dated yesterday, you assholes. Now it's late. Now I owe you an extra $30. And then I had to do that bullshit where I get my $100 back from like where I overpaid taxes, and I did the paperwork, even though that stupid Jewish bitch was supposed to do it for me, but she didn't do it. She's a fucking cunt. Anyways, so I did it anyways, and then assholes didn't give me the money anyways. I got the confirmation number and everything. Oh, yeah, bear with us. We're short tax shortage. You're fucking raising taxes and you gotta have a tax shortage. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Anyways, so this is why I was tweeting out earlier, like anyone who's like, should I get weed or should I keep my money? Like, I'm of the opinion that you should get the weed. Okay, no. I am of the opinion that times with weed and no money are less stressful than times with money but no weed. Think about it. Once you have money, what's the first thing you try to get? A bag of weed, right? So why not get the bag of weed and just figure it all out later? Or you know what you could do? You could just not be a broke ass scrub and have more money saved up. Like the thing is like I'm getting low on my cash reserves because of bills and shit. I really only needed it to make it until we have a decent spike in T fuel, which I feel coming pretty soon. If I get working, fantastic. I just did another job interview today. Again, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like, look, I'm not saying you got to be perfect. I'm not saying you got to be a genius. I'm just saying you got to stay current. Okay. So my job interview on the phone for a full on, like motherfucker was like straight up, I'm not going to front on you. No one's going back into the office this year. Probably not even next year. I was like, yeah, even though the pandemic's winding down, he's like, between me and you, we are enjoying saving the office space. And I was like, that's right. Because even if you're contractually obligated to keep paying that fucking huge ass rent for that giant ass building that no one's going into, at the very least, you can keep the lights off and the heat off and not pay the fucking ginormous utilities bill on that horse shit. I used to do facilities management also. I'm telling you, that shit adds up. There's big money in facilities management. Anyways, how do you think you social engineer past all the people? You put on a fucking name, your name tag on it. You carry around a fucking tool belt, with like some screwdrivers or some shit. And if you really want to look fancy, you get one of those vault meters, and you're just like, ones go beep beep. Oh man, yeah, bro, I'm trying to get past this door. I don't have the thingy. They sent me here. Beep beep. See, like I need to get back there because it's beeping. Thanks, bro. All right, fucking asshole. Pull out my net hunter. Anyways, but what was I talking about? Yeah, the thing is like, money is not really the issue. It's just like you should have multiple ways to make money, whether it's through working gigs, through crypto, through cashing out investments. You should just, be an adult about this shit. And the thing that really was getting to me, I was watching some more of those random YouTube videos, and now what I'm doing is I'm finding people who have like a lot of followers and trying to find back to where they have videos with no followers and see what's changed. And I'll tell you what, the one thing that I found that's consistent with all these motherfuckers is, see, it's almost like the opposite of me. See, like I'm capable of making my own money. I'm independent. I'm an entrepreneur, all that bullshit. So I make this shit as a hobby. I don't give a fuck if I get 4 views. You can lick my balls, watch it or don't watch it. I don't give a shit. My day is going to continue, right? Now, these other fuckers, they have like no jobs, no skills. They work in like Panera Bread or some shit like that. And they're like, oh my God, I made a viral video talking about some dumb, stupid shit. I'm going to make $1,000 in ad revenue. I better do some more stupid ass shit because $1,000 is a lot to me because I work at motherfucking Panera Bread. The problem isn't that YouTube you know, the problem, I hate to say it like this, 'cause I still think YouTube can lick my balls and shit like that, but the problem isn't that you can make money off of YouTube. The problem is all these dumb motherfuckers have no ambition and they can't think past making $1,000 off of YouTube instead of Panera Bread. You should be making $3,000 or $4,000 for wiggling the mouse and knowing some basic shit that no one else does, because you can, and that gets you a job in the field with negative unemployment. I forgot to say, yeah, like stay current and shit. The job interview today, full on remote. If I wanted to, I could probably move to Portugal. I'd probably have to sign some paperwork because they probably would want me to stay in like the U.S. or at least like they would. I think that no, I'm pretty sure no. The director lives in Sweden. I could totally live in Portugal. It's fucking event based. It doesn't matter what time I get my work done. I'm gonna get my fucking work done. I don't know if I want to fucking fly that far. So I'm fucking totally honest. Look, the point I'm saying is, motherfucker asked me 3 questions. He said, "Are you eligible to work? Like, pass a background check, all that bullshit. I've had clearances before, so yes, eligible to work." Second question he asked me was, "Do you have a degree?" Yes, I have a degree, cybersecurity, UMTC, yada, yada, right? Third question they asked me was, "Do you have any current certifications?" And I laid them on the table, my current certifications, and they said, "Great, we'll be in contact with you for the next stage of the interview," blah, 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 all that bullshit, right? Like, that's really all you guys have to do. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I mean, my biggest problem right now is I'm running out of rolling papers, and I have to go to the Sunoco. Hopefully they have the Job 1.5s. Then I have to go to the other 7-Eleven because that one doesn't have the bambooies. And hopefully the other one restock the bambooies, and then I can keep on rolling. But I mean, think about it. Like, because I got degree and certifications in something that I do anyways, that to me is like playing video games, I am pretty much making money in passing on trades equivalent to people's monthly rent. And my biggest problem is I'm running out of rolling papers. Everyone else is like freaking out. They're like, "Oh, I got to pay this. I got to pay that. Hyperinflation. I got to do this. I don't even want to get into the drama. I just like repeated myself 4 times on bullshit things in my head. I had like 4 scenarios. But my mouth just said, because I didn't want to go into it because then motherfuckers are going to want explanations, and I don't feel like going into that shit. The point I'm saying is, you've had 2 years since the pandemic started to learn how to wipe your ass. And pretty much all people did was like make YouTube videos about why they're depressed, that no one taught them how to wipe their own ass. And it's like, you don't really have to get taught to wipe your ass. You kind of just like figure it out. I don't know what to tell you. It's like, do you enjoy skid marks? If you do, you don't figure it out. If you don't, you figure it out. It's just, what is your threshold for skid marks? That's kind of how life works out. Like, you don't have to be broke, but you don't have to be rich. It's like, what's your tolerance for bullshit? Do you want to be a broke son of a bitch who's always behind in bills and shit like that and has to live on people's couches? Or do you want to, like, figure some shit out, cryptocurrency, silver, technology, make a lot of money? I mean, seriously, like, if you go back in time 11, 12 years, I was some douchey loser who was couch surfing, and like all the money he had in the world was like in his pocket, and all the smoke he had in the world was on a satchel that he wore around his chest, so that way when he was sleeping, no one could steal it from him. And then I woke up one day and was like, damn, what if I use computers for something other than just, figuring out who wants to smoke weed on MySpace? And then I guess you could just argue that I use that to figure out who wants to smoke weed all over the world because of Silk Road and all that bullshit. But I mean, not for nothing, you learned computers along the way is what it comes down to. And now cryptocurrency and all the other bullshit and just encryption. All right, guys, I'm going to end it right there. All right, peace out.